What's up, everyone? Sunny with AG&T here, bringing you another unboxing, of course, because that seems to be what the majority of the content is nowadays. Although the content will vary at some point with a mix of gameplay videos at some point once I start making those types of videos. Anyways, how's everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing good. Hope you're all being good. As you can see, I'm bringing you a video of a PS Vita unboxing. I got this off eBay, of course, is where I get most of everything that I'm unboxing. About 90% of everything I'm unboxing on the channel is from eBay. There are a few outliers, but yes, I purchased this off eBay. It's not exactly brand new. It's more, I would consider, open box, I guess. And so it's used, but it's pretty much complete in box. It's what I'm looking for when I'm purchasing all these consoles that I will be unboxing on the channel. Because eventually, once I have the space, I will be displaying all of these in some cool way once I figure out how I want to do that, along with the consoles and the games, etc., etc. So yes, this video will probably be a quick one, as a PS Vita box unboxings aren't really anything too special, and there's not a lot in here. I will show everything I got with it. I guess I could show this now. I got a carrying case with this, also came with it, as well as a memory card, which is kind of nice because especially with this earlier model, the proprietary, excuse my language, the proprietary PS Vita memory card sticks, things, whatever you want to call them, didn't really come with the consoles at that time. I think with the 2000 series, I guess the slim model, you can call it, they started, I think, bundling usually like a 8 or 4 gigabyte or some shit like that. I gotta watch the language, I guess, maybe, I don't know. And it's 2 minutes, and it doesn't matter. Anyways, they started bundling in those, the smaller memory cards with the 2000 model. But I was lucky enough to, with this listing, because I got this as an auction off eBay. So I didn't pay too terribly much for it. It came with, I think, a 16 gigabyte memory card, which is really nice. I'm gonna eventually get a 64 gigabyte because while the store is still up, hopefully I can get to it, but while the store is still up, I do want to purchase a lot of the games that were downloadable only on it. Great. My secondary camera thing that I was using just went out on me. Anyways, yeah, I do want to purchase a lot of the games that are download only on it before the shop goes down, because there's a lot of physical release games that I do eventually want to get for it. But that's neither here nor there right now. Right now I have the console. I want to do a quick unboxing for it for you guys. Maybe talk a little bit about my experience with the PS Vita, which is actually very minimal. The first time I actually got a PS Vita, it was actually towards the end of the lifespan of it. It was around the time I think Sony had given up on it, and the indie developers were kind of taking over and keeping it afloat. So yeah, I'll go into that more a little bit later. Well, I guess before I unbox it, let's look at the box. I guess kind of a blast from the past, but not terrible. It's not really. It's not like this thing is super old by any means. So what the back looks like. I'm also very happy that the box does seem to be in pretty good condition. There is a bit of a bulge in there. I guess once these things are open, they're kind of hard to put back in there perfectly. So I don't blame that, there's a bulge. It looks like the PS Vita might be pushing up on it a little bit, but like I said, once these things are fully opened and unwrapped and everything like that, they're not the easiest to put back in there perfectly, like from out of the manufacturing warehouse or whatever the fuck you want to call it. So let's go ahead and get on with it. So I have a bunch of videos I'm going to be doing of a bunch of consoles that I got. So I haven't really opened any of them and looked at them. So this one's kind of, I haven't even tested it yet, although all of them are supposed to be working, of course. I purchased them because they're working and complete in box. So I don't believe there's going to be any issues with it. And I think this is the first time I'm actually opening a PS Vita with a box, because the first time I did own a Vita, it was, again, the 2000 model, the slim model. And I actually just purchased it off eBay, just the console itself with the charger. And I think it came with a couple games. So I actually have never owned or even used the 1000, or I like to call it the OLED model. So yeah, this has still got the original wrapping. That's why I like it, because it seems like it's kind of like I just bought it. You know, I just went to the store and bought it like it was, when did this come out? Like 2012 or whatever? 2013? 2011? No, 2012. So I like that. It's still got the, I don't know what to call this, cellophane, the original packaging that it came with. And so, or well, I guess I'll save the console for a little bit later. Let's just set that aside. And I believe it comes with all of the manuals and stuff like that. Got the quick start guides in different languages. Let's see. I think this is, oh yeah, this is all just the charging stuff. The proprietary charging cable, which I think with the 2000 model, they changed from this to, I think, just, I want to say a normal like USB type thing. I don't know if it was a type C or what it was. But yeah, it was, I guess it was originally proprietary. Again, I've never owned this particular model, so I didn't even know when I had my first, well, when I bought the first PS Vita, if I could speak, that I owned. I didn't even realize that it had a proprietary charging, because the 2000 kind of goes to a more standard charging cable, I guess you can call it. Safety guide. Gotta be safe when playing these things. Oh, I didn't even know. Oh, and a protection plan. I'm gonna really need that right now. Think Sony will give me a protection plan. I think that's it for the box. All right, so this is gonna be a pretty quick unboxing. There's not much to unbox here, but I just wanted to get this done for the channel, because it's gonna kind of be, this is kind of like my journey, my diary of the journey of unboxing all these consoles that I either used to have or never owned, and I want to unbox them. I was told this actually comes with a screen protector. It's got a screen protector on it currently, which I think is pretty good. That means the screen underneath should be in pretty mint condition. We'll turn it on. I don't know if it has any charge. Oh, it does have charge. Nice. So, like I said, I've never owned the OLED model. After I owned the 2000, after I owned the 2000 model, I did want to go to the OLED model, but that's just because I've always had, I don't know what you can call it, yeah, Eastern time. Yeah, 1:20, 11. It is not 11:26 right now, is it? Is it? It is absolutely 11:26. Interesting. Okay. Yes, I do. Oh, I'm thinking this is Japan. I'm hitting the circle button. I do. Crap, what was it? I've always had a fascination with the OLED models of everything. I guess you can say it with the iPhones. I've liked the screens with the OLEDs better than the ones that previously. After I owned the LCD model, I'm gonna call it the 2000 model, I wanted to see what the difference was. I do plan on eventually getting a 2000, so that way I own an original and the slim version. But that one I probably won't get. I probably will not get that one complete in box. I probably just get that one like I did with my original, like the one I used to have. and just buy it with the charging cable and just get the console itself and have it delivered to me off eBay and shit like that. But I do want to own each variant of the consoles. That is kind of the goal. I will get the original ones with the box and stuff like that, like the NES for example. I will get get a box version of the original and then get a top loader. Although I learned a little bit of a disappointing thing about the top loader is the video output methods aren't the best. Anyways, this is not a Nintendo and this is Sony. But yes, I do plan on trying to get multiple consoles. That way I do have multiple of the same consoles. That way, in case one fails, or if I want to keep one in pristine condition, clean it up, make sure it's clean and working, keep it in the box, and store it up somewhere nice and dry, so that way I know I always have a working one. Or even like I have a ton of PS2s. I actually just use them to kind of repair, use them as parts to repair one that's working better than the other one. That's kind of what I did with one of I had two fat PS2s, and I actually, on the PS2 that, the fat PS2 that was working really well, I kind of just took the controller ports out of one and put it in the other one, because for some reason the controller port stopped working. It looked like one of the pins broke off or something. Again, I don't even know how that happened because it was working beforehand. But I just swapped them over, and now the pristine one is now working perfectly again. So I keep doing that. I keep hitting the X, or the circle button. In Japan, circle means good, X is bad, or like cancel. I've never lived in Japan. I don't know why I'm making that mistake. Maybe because I've been using the Switch. I'm not exactly sure. Yes. All right. I'm going to go ahead and get this set up really quickly. And then when it is set up, I'm going to come back on and just go over the interface, I guess, because that's really all that is left to do with this. So just give me 1 second. All right, what's up, everybody? Back again. I got it set up. I'm a little late. I'm capturing this part of it. I just set it up. I didn't realize with PS3 and PS Vitas you had to generate a password for them. It's really weird. I've never done that before. But I was able to sign in, and this is what it's showing right now. So I just wanted to capture a little bit of it. I did miss the whole beginning part of it. But yeah, so now it's all set up. I don't know if there's like an air bubble or if that's like a trapped piece of lint or something, but it's really getting on my nerves. I don't like that. All right. So the really cool thing about this, you got PS3 remote play, you got the link for the PS4. I really like the way the screen looks. Actually, it looks really nice. Let's take a look at the store. Let's see if it'll just sign me in. Just saw my email address. I don't know if that's a big deal. I don't think it is. Although I guess you can try to guess my password. Although, if you can guess my password, that would be kind of crazy. I'm glad that this is still up. I'm gonna try to, with all my might and with whatever money I can get together, I want to get all the games that were digital only, because there is I mean, what are they called? Limited run or whatever they're freaking called. They released some of the games physically, but those on eBay are going for like fucking upwards of like $200 to $400 to $500. So I'm gonna try to see if I can. I think Army Corps of Hell. Ooh, that's all free. I think that's a physical game that I'm gonna try to get. Yeah, so I have a whole book, a whole list of games I want to get for every console. I actually want to see. There's one game that I want to see. I want to try to get all the digital only games, because there's no physical. Oh yes, do they have it? Nice. This game right here, Breach and Clear. Now I think it's just like a real-time strategy game or something like. It's not what I thought it was. I do want it. The fucking physical version of this by Limited Run or Limited whatever, that's going for $400. Which is crazy. Because you can literally, I'm just gonna buy this when I can on here for 15 fucking dollars. I'm gonna get a 64 gigabyte version of the memory card. I want to kind of load that one up with games, but depending on when I'm gonna be able to buy that, I might just start buying games now when I can, and hopefully I can get that memory card before the store goes down, and then I can just download all the games onto that, and leave a few gigabytes for save data, and then I can have this one also for save data, I guess. I don't know. As far as I know, the PS Vita comes with no onboard memory, so there's no way to just kind of like, I guess, save data to the console, which honestly is kind of, in my opinion, kind of a misstep. I wish they would have. I may be wrong. That may not actually be the case. But as far as I know, I don't think there's any onboard memory on the console, which kind of sucks. I wish they would have at least put like fucking at least 15, maybe 30. I mean, I guess maybe not even 30. Shit, they could have put 15, 20, maybe even 10 fucking gigabytes of onboard fucking storage. That would have been great, because then I could literally download all the games onto the memory cards, which, let me shut this off. Well, not shut it off completely, but yeah, I could literally download all the games onto, yeah, I know you don't like it, onto these little fucking shitty ass goddamn memory cards, and oh shit, I don't even remember how to put this in now. And then just put save data onto the console itself, and then I can literally just swap the memory cards in and out, and be done with it. And it doesn't matter. It's just the memory, or the onboard storage is gonna have whatever game data that I need on it. Data. Anyways, yeah. So that's just my little spiel. I don't have much experience with the PlayStation Vita. I had the 2000 for maybe a couple months, and then I ran into money trouble and sold it immediately after, pretty much immediately after I got it. I don't even think I had it for a year before I ended up reselling it. I mean, I'm shaking the table, so I'm gonna get off the table. Yeah, I think I didn't even have it for maybe a year before I ended up running into money trouble and having to off it for some extra cash. So I don't actually have too much experience with the console. It is something I've always wanted. Even when it was dying, it was something that I wanted to get my hands off. I look forward to playing around with it, getting games for it, doing, whatever. I do eventually. I think when I get the 2000 model, because I don't think I want to do it to this one. I think what I'll do is I'm going to keep this one clean, holy, pure. And then what I'm going to do with my 2000 is it's apparently very easy to mod these damn things now. Mod them, get ROMs and emulators and all kinds of shit on them. So I think with the 2000 model, that'll be my, I guess you can say, fuck around model. And I'll just kind of, mod it, jailbreak it, root it, whatever the fuck you want to call it, and kind of like just fucking load it with emulators and ROMs and stuff like that, and then just see what happens. And with that, I want to keep this one nice, because I think the screen's gonna be better. I like the feel of this one. I like how it's more premium, so I want to keep this one more of the actual Sony PS Vita experience. And then the 2000 that I'll eventually get later on down the road, that's the one I'll play around with and experiment with. And if I fuck it up, I fuck it up. Although I don't think that'll be the case. So yeah, this has been my unboxing of the PS Vita, and even with something as small as this, where there's not much in here, I found a way to make this a 20-something minute video. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut it off here. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked, please leave a like. Even if you don't subscribe, please leave a like. It helps a lot. If you enjoy the content, please subscribe. I appreciate everybody who watches these videos. My past few videos have been getting a lot of views, which is actually quite shocking. So if you're coming from those videos at all, I appreciate you watching them. Thank you so much for any support, and take it easy.